Seattle City leaders are facing tough questions about shootings tonight, 11 days after people were caught in the crossfire of a deadly gang-related shootout at Seattle Center. Tonight, City Council President Joy Hollingsworth met with the Capitol Hill Community Group as Interim Police Chief Andre Sales marks his first week on the job. KOMO's Tyler Cunnington live tonight in Seattle with what Hollingsworth is saying about the city's new police leadership. Tyler?
Well, Preston, overall, she spoke pretty positively about the interim chief. Alongside her at this event tonight was a police captain with the East Precinct, which is on Capitol Hill, as well as the city attorney and others. All of their focus was on shootings in recent years within the neighborhood. But all of this, including this event, really only came about after the city is now trying to forge ahead from that deadly shooting that happened in the heart of a summer festival nearly 2 weeks ago.
What happened at the Seattle Center on that Sunday night was, horrifying.
Erin Reinhardt of the community group Circle the Blocks on Capitol Hill says the gang shootout at Bite of Seattle on July 26th, which killed 3 people and wounded 4, made her want to take a deeper look at her own neighborhood, one that had its own recent shooting, adding to a list of 25 in the last 3 years.
We've had a lot of gun violence in this neighborhood, and so we have to have extra attention to it.
4 people were shot or grazed by gunfire.
Joy Hollingsworth, who walked with community members to recent shooting sites on the Hill, says the work to prevent all kinds of violence has begun with the new interim police chief, Andre Sales.
I know Chief Sales, the interim Chief Sales, cares deeply about this community. We have great conversations regarding what the strategy is.
She says there's been no updates on the investigation to find a 3rd suspect in the Bite of Seattle shooting.
I know that Seattle Police Department and the detectives are working incredibly hard.
And adds that the mayor's office has not provided a recent update to the city council on their search for a permanent police chief, but maintains that she wants the council to be involved.
I know people want to move with a sense of urgency, but I think it's good that we take our time to finding the right person.
Hollingsworth says she stands by her words.
Irresponsible, and it's a tad bit reckless.
On the mayor's decision to ask former police chief Sean Barnes to resign just days after the shooting, but she affirms that her goal now is to find a strong candidate to lead the department.
As well, the mayor and I share the same similarities in terms of what we're looking for in a police chief.
Now, an organizer with Circle the Blocks says they invited interim Chief Sales to that event, and although he was not there, they did say that since he was appointed, he had already reached out to them about the topic of gun prevention, something that he was on the forefront of in his previous role within the department. Now, we did send some questions to a spokesperson about the update within that shooting investigation and if the chief intends to make an application for the permanent role looking into the future, but we have not yet heard back tonight. Reporting live here in Seattle, Tyler Cunnington, KOMO News.